What is today's date?
23.
81, 123, Sunday, right?
Yeah.
2081, 123, Sunday. Fifth period, sixth period, right? Sixth period.
Science.
So what are we discussing? Honeybee, right? In some books it may be given life cycle of honeybee, or here is honeybee. We have already started this topic. What have we discussed earlier? What have we discussed?
Yeah, this is the
Melitology?
Yes.
Yes.
Melitology. Melitology becomes melitology. Or
Epilogy.
M-E-L-I-T-T-O?
M-E-L-I-T-T-O.
M-E-L-I-T-T-O, right? Melitology. Or it is also called
Epiology.
Epiology.
And classification.
Next one was
Classification.
apiculture, right?
Apiculture.
Have we discussed about apiculture?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Third one,
Classification.
classification. Classification of
Honeybee.
honeybee. Fourth one, what did we discuss?
External structure of honey.
External
Structure of honey.
structure of honeybee. Fifth one,
Fifth one.
then next, what are we discussing today?
Today, life cycle of honeybee.
Life cycle of life cycle. Before life cycle, there are some other things.
Here is type and
Organization of colony.
Yes,
How
sir.
is this?
The queen, the drone bees,
Okay.
the workers.
Organization of
Oh, colon.
Colony.
of
Colony.
colony. So one is queen bee. Queen
One
bee.
is drone
Next
bee.
one,
Drone.
worker bee.
Drone also.
And third one,
Drone.
drone. Then we will discuss about life cycle of.
Yes.
Oh, and next important thing, functions of worker bee. We discussed earlier, so we said that worker bees are the busiest bees,
Yes,
right?
working
Yeah, they are working bees.
Collecting
also
that.
Okay, so functions of worker bees, right? Then we will be life cycle of mushroom. How? they got confused now. They passed already class 9, but class 9 scores they are again coming. Like I could remember earlier there was one boy. So in physics there is one word, acceleration, right? But every time you say acceleration due to gravity, acceleration due to gravity, you remember like that. But acceleration due to gravity is small g, right?
Acceleration.
And acceleration
A.
is
It's not
small
A.
a. But whenever the word is to come acceleration, what is it? Acceleration due to gravity, sir. Because the value of acceleration due to gravity is different, and it is also different, right? Okay, so that. What is melitology?
The study of honeybee.
Study of
Honeybee.
is melitology or
Apiology.
apiology. And apiculture?
This the
Farming of honeybee.
Farming
Farming of honeybee.
The scientific farming of honeybee is called
Apiculture.
apiculture. So nowadays these artificial hives are made.
Yes, sir.
So bees must not make any hive. Simply the worker bees, they have to collect nectar and make
Honey.
right? And we can collect that honey. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
But earlier time, the hive also should be made by
Honey.
honeybees. Honeybees only must make. But now there is no need to make.
Yes.
Artificial hive is kept there, and very simple technique. When it is full of honey, they just squeeze it, they get the honey, again they will keep it over there. Right? Classification, how did you classify it?
Kingdom, phylum,
Phylum, class.
Phylum,
Arthropoda.
class,
Insecta.
genus,
genus, apis,
Apis.
and
Beach.
species,
There is no species.
mellifera. What is that?
Mellifera.
Apis mellifera. When we talk about external structure of honeybee, we came to know that its body is divided into three parts. What are those parts?
Head, thorax, abdomen.
Thorax, and
Abdomen.
abdomen. Here, round in shape. Thorax and abdomen are elongated.
Elongate.
But which one is longer?
Thorax.
Thorax is longer or abdomen is longer?
Abdomen.
Abdomen is really longer because thorax contains mainly three parts. Abdomen contains how many?
Seven.
parts, 7 segments we can say. Right? Thorax bears, what does it bear? Legs and wings. Legs and
Wings.
wings. And this abdomen, in abdomen there is alimentary canal also, right? And there are reproductory organs also. And okay, there is male part, female part, or that might have changed into sting,
Sting.
right? In case of worker. Now, children, let's begin here. Organization of colony. So we already discussed that honeybee is a social insect. Large number of bees they live in they live together in a colony, right? Basically, the colony is made up of 3 types of bees. What are they?
The
Queen bee, worker bee,
The workers.
and we have already mentioned the name also, right? How many queen bees are there?
One.
Worker bee,
Many.
600.
20 to 80,000.
20,000 to
80,000.
80,000. Drone bee,
300 to 600.
100 to 500.
5. Number may differ. Actually, sometimes what may happen? Another queen bee is produced. Then, in one hive, can 2 bees sit together?
No.
No. Then at that time, the hive splits into
2 part.
some workers, drones, they go with new one, and some they will remain there.
Old.
So, the person who are involved in this apiculture, they know which one is queen bee, which one is worker bee, which one is drone. So, which one is the queen bee? Do you know? What do you think?
Female.
Yeah, the largest one. The largest bee is queen. In others,
Color also
color also different. In other organisms, males are taller, bigger, but here female is bigger,
Males
And
Male are
males
small.
are smaller in size, right? So there are the colony. This hive is made up of mainly 3 types of bees: queen bee, worker bee, and
Drone.
drone bee. Largest bee is queen bee. Medium-sized bee is
Drone.
drone bee, and smallest bee is
Worker.
worker. Smallest one is
Worker.
These are the 3 types of bees, right? Okay, what is given in the portion of queen bee? Will you read? Bian Balani.
Generally, every beehive contains one queen. The size of the queen bee is comparatively larger than the other bee. Its wings are smaller than its body, and the abdomen end generally tapers. One queen usually flies once in its lifetime, either of copulation or for sperming. The queen bee may live for 2 to 5 years. At the end of her life, one of her daughters takes over the colony. She is the only egg-laying female. She produces a substance called
Pheromone.
that is distributed to all the members of the hive to identify them. Her only function is to lay eggs. She lay eggs about 1500 to 3000 eggs per day, which yields both fertilized and unfertilized eggs. The queen bees are prepared from the fertilized eggs according to the requirement of the colony. For making a new queen bee, the worker bee feed royal jelly only as a food to any larva.
Larva. That's great. Give you a big round of applause. Actually, there are 4 types of learning, right? 4 areas of learning: reading, writing, listening, speaking. So many children, they don't know how to read also. That's why even in class 10 they have to read a bit loudly, clearly, right? So many events will come. Whenever you go in class 11, 12, bachelor, master, now there must be presentation. In presentation, how is your clarity, how is your command, how is your motivation? It determines, accordingly you get the marks. So in grade 11, 25% internal, 75% external. Now when you go in bachelor, 40% internal, 60% external. Now matter is like that. That's why you have to be smart. Hey, so queen bee. Who read about queen bee? Beyond. What are the main points? Some points you tell me.
Sir,
One
she
point
lay about
Lay eggs.
15 to 20,000 per day.
1500 to 3000
per day.
eggs per day.
Yes.
But one thing remember, she doesn't keep on laying eggs. Whether the honeycomb is vacant or not, whether the room is vacant or not, accordingly she can lay the eggs. Is that clear? If there is no vacancy, laying another eggs, more eggs, that is useless. So she just inspects. Sorry?
Hive may fall.
If hive falls, then the problem is gone. No,
Yes.
so it's very difficult. But the hive must be stable one. And if there is vacant, then she will lay. Okay? Otherwise she doesn't. But one thing you have to keep in mind, these bees, they can live maximum
2 to 5 years.
maximum 40-45 days only. Afterward, they will. Queen bee, she can live for 2 to 5 years, but she doesn't produce many more queens, no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Her duty is to lay eggs only. And production of different type of bee is the function of worker bee. Okay, 1500 to 3000 eggs per day, and largest one. This is the largest one, right? That means it can store large number of eggs. Yes or no?
Yes.
Not only that, you might have read in that passage, it goes outside of the hive for 2 times.
Yes.
How many times?
2 times.
One, during mating. Mating means she has to go in air or sky for sexual intercourse. Understood or not? When new queen is produced, or if old queen completes laying eggs, fertilized eggs, then again she just flies once, but if once flying is enough, she flies.
Yes.
When queen bee goes in the sky, then many males they follow her for mating, copulation, and many males they eject the male sperm inside her body. There is one sac, small box-like structure. It is called small sac. What do you call?
Small sac.
Sperm sac. Many more amount of sperm is collected over there, and when she wants to lay eggs, some sperm mixes with the egg, it gets fertilized. That's why it is saying no. The queen bee goes outside from the hive 2 times. One for copulation, for sexual intercourse, another for swarming.
Yes.
Swarming means in the hive, how many more queen bee are produced? One more. Earlier there was one, now how many became?
2.
2 queen bees, they can stay there. At that time, one queen bee goes outside along with some number of
Drones
workers
and
and
drones.
drones. That is called swarming. Division of that hive by queen bee herself is called swarm.
Swarming.
Okay, that is all. Now, second bee. Second bee is drone bee, right? Drone bee. Who wants to read? You, Purnima. Will you read? A bit loudly and clearly. No, the sound is became very low.
Yes.
Your sound should be commanding.
Yes.
Drones with or male bees are the atoms of the three types of bee in the world. They are the black colored, somewhat near in the sides of southern wing, worker without powerful wings. Being the head of the abdomen, they have the eagle's eyes that cover most of the surface of the head. They do not have long enough proboscis and can therefore not stop mate. Male beings are accurate and have 16 chromosomes, while other beings, queen and worker, are developed and have the 32 chromosomes. They are found from unfertilized eggs. The process by which the male are found is called
Parthenogenesis.
pathogenesis. Their one work is to fertilizer and virgin queen bee. After 10 days, some emergency from the pupa, they can fertilize the male. Female, there are 100 to 50
500.
and 500 drones in a hive. They surface for about 2 months. After meeting with the queen and the male died as they lose the virgin or part of the abdomen in the process. They are the fed by the worker in a having. They approach most plentiful in the audience during swarming time, after which the worker dies in painful.
Okay, so these drone bees, male queen bee contains how many chromosomes? 32 chromosomes. Drone contains 16 chromosomes. Queen bee contains 32 chromosomes. So queen bee is diploid. Queen bee is diploid. Drone bee is haploid. And one thing is given there: parthenogenesis. What is a parthenogenesis? If the offspring or if the baby is produced without fusion of male and female gamete,
Unfertilized.
or if the baby is produced from unfertilized egg, that is called parthenogenesis. Parthenogenesis. And this drone bee's main duty is to involve in sexual intercourse with female. Afterwards they die. Why do they die? Because they lose vital part for copulation. They lose their male part. That's why they die. Otherwise they can live for maximum 2 months. Right? Now what is the third bee?
The worker.
Worker bee. Okay, about worker bee. Who wants to read? Who is that side behind this? Lunima, you come. Okay, come on. Lunima. Please read.
The workers. The worker bee are sterile female, and their number is 20,000 to 8,000 in the hive. They are small bee having the powerful wings. They have wax glands on their ventral the side of the abdomen and pollen basket on their index. Although their ovaries are small and non-functional, they can lay eggs if needed. Spermatheca in them is rudimentary. A stinger is present in the last segment of the abdomen with a long one-time use stinger for protection. Worker bees live for about 6 weeks to 6 months. Young workers focus on hive cleanliness and scaling of larvae, while the older ones collect the nectar and guard the hive. Adapting their roles with age, they play a crucial part in various hive activities. Worker bees are also known as the bees and hardworking bees. The duties or functions of worker bees are at different ages are given below.
Below. Okay, that's right. Good. So, thank you very much. You sit down, please. So, we all are discussing about different type of bees present in the colony. What are they? Queen bee, drone bee, and worker bee. So, largest queen bee, medium size drone, and smallest one worker bee, right? Worker bee is also diploid. Worker bee is also diploid. It means it contains 32 chromosomes. It means it is formed by fertilization. Worker bees are produced by fertilization. Queen bee is also produced by fertilization, but drone bee is formed by parthenogenesis from unfertilized eggs, right? And worker bees, they are the bees whose number is last, that means largest in the hive. Their number is maximum, right? 20,000 to 80,000 you say, right? And they are the busiest bees. They are busiest bees. Okay, but they have got different functions according to their age. Like 1 day to 5 days, 7 days to 11 days, 12 days to 17 days, isn't it? One chart is given there. So let's discuss that chart, right? The function of worker bee as different. Okay, here is one small chart. What does it show? Function of queen bee, drone bee, worker bees. Okay, now let's take it out. Queen bee. What is the function of queen bee?
Lives throughout the life and control the life.
Lays eggs.
By relaxing.
Control the colony.
Lays eggs and controls the
Colony.
colony. How does it control the colony? One word we forgot to discuss. Pheromone. What was given there? Pheromone.
Yes, sir.
What do you mean by pheromone? That is a kind of liquid secreted by queen bee. Queen bee produces a kind of liquid that is called pheromone. And because of that pheromone, they can identify which hive they belong to. Understood or not? Like when new drones are produced, when new workers are produced, at that time, immediately female bee, fertile female, that is queen bee, sprays the pheromone on their body and they can identify which hive they belong to. Okay, pheromone helps them to bind together. Okay, so sometimes they may say, no, your pheromone and my pheromone is same. That means whatever you think, I have to think similar one. Our chemistry is matching. And if our pheromone doesn't match, then we fight, we do this, that, right? So pheromone. Drone bee, what does it do?
Fertilize the
Fertilize the queen bee, right?
Yes.
Fertilize the, which one?
Queen.
Queen bee.
And keep
Now, workers duty. 1 to how many days?
3 days.
1 to 3 days first. Next one?
4 to 6 days.
6 days. In 7 to 11 days,
12
right?
to 17.
12 to 17 days.
18 to 20.
18 to 20.
21
days.
date.
21
And
days.
21 to
Date.
till date, right?
Yes.
Till date. 1 to 3 days. What do they do?
Clean the hive
Yeah.
and maintain the warmth of the eggs, larvae and
Clean white, not white.
hive.
Clean white. They clean the hive and maintain the temperature of
Hive.
hive. That eggs also they say. 4 to 6 days.
Feed honey breed to mature larvae.
Feed
Honey breed
honey bread
To the mature
larvae.
larvae.
mature larva. Right? Feed honey bread to the mature larva. 7 to 11 days.
Feed royal jelly, spice,
Salivary
glands
glands
to
to
larvae
larvae below 3
Feed
days
royal jelly. Oh,
and the queen
royal jelly to the larva.
and queen bee.
This honey bread, bee bread, or royal jelly, that is all produced by worker bees. They can produce, they can feed. Understood or not? But they don't take that one. They take that juices only. But those things are related for larva. 12 to 17 days.
Develop
Develop 4 pairs of wax glands from wax to seal the combs and increase them.
So wax production is there. They maintain the hive also. 18 to 20 days.
Sitting gland,
Sting
Sting
glands.
gland.
Or they protect the beehive
Security
from enemies.
of
Enemies with their poison glands and
Protect from beehive, protect beehive from enemies.
and collect
With their
of pollen and nectar and
Pollen and nectar.
from flowers and surroundings.
yeah.
Within our outdoor time.
See, queen bee and drone bee, they have got less function.
God,
Yes or no?
worker.
One function only. But worker bees, according to their age, they have got different function. 1 to 3 days.
Clean
Clean
it.
hive.
4 to 6 days.
Feed honey bee to the
mature
Honey
larva.
bread or bee bread. Honey bread or bee bread. That is a kind of food prepared by them and provided to the larvae. 7 to 11 days.
Feed royal jelly to the larvae.
12 to
And the
17 days.
wax.
Produce wax and maintain the
Hive.
hive, or they can make new combs also.
increase.
And 18 to 20 days, security of hive. And 21 to death. What is that?
Correct
They
nectar.
call it
Yeah, collect the
nectar and pollen
Pollen.
from flowers.
By using that nectar and pollen grains,
They make-
can make honey also. Understood? or not? So, they make that lovely food, but we human beings, what do? We take from them. Right? But in the market, I think it's difficult to get pure honey. All honeys are not pure, right? In the name of honey, they sell honey, but it may be the mixture of different type of chemicals. They may use sugar also.
Yes.
They may use sugar.
Sir, honey is produced by that bee vomit, sir.
Not bee vomit, it's not like that, but by using that nectar and pollen grains, they make.
I heard that.
Vomit means how? What means you think that they take and then I vomit?
Yes, sir.
And it comes like that. People they say like that. Okay, children. Now we are going to discuss about life cycle of bee.
Bees.
Life cycle of
Honey
bee.
एक larva, pupa, adult.
So, what is life cycle?
Simply the stage of life.
There is different stages in a
Life.
life of an animal
Plants.
Any
or
organisms.
plants or any other organism. That is called life cycle. In our life cycle also, see, there is infant, then baby, child,
Teenager.
youth, okay, child, then okay, teenager, youth, then middle aged person, adult,
Old.
very old, Ram Nam, Sati, Kamguru, Pati. So it's natural,
Yes.
but person they don't want to die, right?
Yes.
Yes or no? Every day afraid. If somebody says, okay, if somebody says, Mr. Neupani, you are going to die tomorrow, then
Oh,
but what will this is natural? So we should not be panic. We were born, one day we will die. How we die,
We don't.
we also don't know. Some person's death is very, very simple,
Yes.
normal type. But for some, very tragic, right? They suffer from different diseases. They may not be able to walk, talk for a long time, and they may not be able to do long toilets or toilet in the corresponding places. Same place they do, and somebody must feed. Tragic death. That's why we must realize that there is death, but we must not panic. We have to enjoy. If we enjoy, then our death also will come and say, enjoy. Okay, we enjoy, man, let's go together. If panic, will do that. Alright? Okay. Honeybee is an insect. In insect's life cycle, there are mainly four
Four stages.
stages. How many stages?
Four.
Four stages. What are they?
Egg, larva, pupa, adult.
Right. Egg, larva,
Pupa, adult.
pupa, adult. Earlier, we might have studied about the life cycle of mosquito. Right? No?
We have studied butterfly.
Butterfly?
Yes.
Life cycle of butterfly means at first there are eggs.
Eggs.
Eggs change into
Larva.
larva.
Pupa.
What do you call the larva of butterfly?
Caterpillar.
Caterpillar. I think you love it, right? You love it? So
Yes, sir.
sometimes
Chinese.
It is,
sir. Chinese people love it, sir.
Chinese they love caterpillar also.
Yes, sir.
For eating.
They eat everything.
They eat.
Yes.
And they have got they can produce different diseases
Virus.
from their country only that COVID-19 is spread, right? Some say they produce those viruses purposely, some they say this, that. I think we have to research, right? Okay. We are very smart in doing research because after school, you doesn't leave the mobile for research. Some children like this Purnima and Susmita, they don't do research because no mobile is there. Rest of others, most of the time research only. Pressing from right side or left side and swiping from up to down, down to up, sometimes acting as if, no, I just noticed, they just take the photo showing some long tongue. Yeah. Like dog's tongue, pig nose. My goodness. Okay. Egg. What is that? Egg.
Larva.
Larva.
Pupa.
Larva, pupa, and adult. Right. But one thing you have to keep in mind, eggs, they are very small in size, maybe oval or round in shape. But the structure which is formed after hatching the egg is not similar to that organism, right?
Yes, sir.
It is somehow a bit different one. Just see, butterfly and caterpillar, are they similar?
No.
Totally changed, no?
Yes.
Isn't it? But that stage also must be passed. When that stage is passed, then lovely fancy structure is produced, butterfly. But we are not discussing butterfly, we are discussing honeybee,
Bee.
right? Honeybee. And these are the series of changes. Egg, larva, larva, pupa, pupa, adult. This is called,
Life cycle.
Life cycle.
This is different stages.
what is, these are the different stages.
Yes.
Then there is one term. This term is called metamorphosis. The process of development of an egg into larva,
Larva and pupa.
larva into pupa, pupa into an adult. Right? This is called
Metamorph.
metamorphosis. In metamorphosis, there are 4 stages. What are they?
Egg. Larva.
Egg, larva,
Pupa,
pupa, adult. In the life cycle of honeybee also, there are 4 stages, right? And you must remember how many eggs are laid by that female honeybee?
So 15
1500
to
3,000
per day.
per day.
Per day. Oh my God! If that capacity is given to our hen, And our farmers would be very,
Very
very rich
rich.
quickly, right?
Yes.
Per day, 1500 to 3000 eggs by one
One.
hen means how many eggs they could sell, right?
Yes.
I think the price of egg also would decrease.
Yes.
Now it's quite expensive, isn't it? Okay. Jai Kumar, will you read the egg portion? What is given there?
A queen bee is the only bee which lay egg about 300 pinhead sized white egg into a single day. The size of the egg ranges from 1 millimeter to 1.5 millimeter. The egg is positioned upright and falls on the side by the third day. She examines each egg carefully and places each in the upright position into a hexagonal wax cell of the honeycomb. The egg takes 3 days to hatch into larvae.
Very good. Sit down. I was told earlier also. Queen bee is very smart bee, like you. Yes or no? She examines whether the comb is vacant or not, whether there is place or not. If there is place, then she can lay maximum how many eggs?
1500.
3,000
maximum.
maximum 3,000, but facing upward. And after 3 days, the egg changes into larva. That process is called hatching.
Hatching.
So what is the time duration of egg?
3 days.
3 days. After 3 days,
Hatch.
next structure is formed, right? Okay, now larva portion. Larva portion. Our cricketer, Susan, right? Susan will read the larva portion. Okay, come on, Susan.
The newly hatched larvae are white, microscopic in size without legs and eyes. The larvae resemble a grain of rice with a mouth and grow living inside the broad shell.
Good cell, okay.
Workers or nurse bees produce a proteinaceous secretion called royal jelly from their glands and feed to all the larvae for 3 days. As the third day progresses, the royal jelly is fed continuously only to the female larva, which is destined to develop into a queen bee. The rest larvae are fed on bee bread, larvae mixture of honey and pollen, which develop into drones or workers. Thus, diet in the larva stage determines whether the bee will develop into a queen or worker. The larvae undergo several moultings before spinning a cocoon with the shell and form pupa about the 6th day. Finally, the workers seal the top of the broad cells with bee wax to protect and facilitate the transformation of the larva into a pupa.
Very good, thank you. The bell has wrong, even though I will just explain about it. Hey, larva is the second stage in the life cycle of honeybee larva, right? When the queen bee lays eggs after 3 days, they hatch and microscopic, very, very small structures are produced at the beginning, right? They are not fully mature also. They mean they have got small head, small body, and like rice grain. Shape is rice grain, but not the size. And at that time, worker bees. What do they produce?
Royal jelly.
They produce royal jelly and provide or supply to which one?
Larva.
All larvae for how many days?
3 days.
All larvae, they get chance to have royal jelly for 3 days. Now make your concept clear. Royal jelly is highly nutritious food. It is highly nutritious food. Okay? So if you get royal jelly, then you will also get nutrients. It is highly rich in protein. It helps to grow fast. All larvae, they get royal jelly for how many days?
3 days.
3 days. But if there is necessity of queen bee, then for one larva they provide royal jelly continuously. Otherwise they will stop and they provide, what do they provide? Honey bread. Honey bread or bee bread to the larvae. Okay? I mean, for 3 days, all larvae they get chance to have royal jelly. After 3 days, they stop supplying royal jelly and provide
Honey bread.
honey bread or
Bed.
bee bread. Okay? Honey bread or bee bread, that is a mixture of honey and pollen grain. Mixture of honey and pollen grain. After 6 days, what do the worker bees do? They cover the upper portion of the honeycomb so that some sort of changes occurs in it. It must change into pupae stage or not. So after 6 days, they cover the upper portion and do not supply any more food. So the time duration of egg is 3 days. Larva is how many days?
6 days.
Alright? So remaining will be discussed when? Coaching. Okay? Slowly you can understand. When you read it and share the things in your